Good morning, everybody. 8:43 a.m. Tuesday, September 9th, 2025. And we're going to go back to rote, my favorite Wordle starting word. And we got in 2 yesterday. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I'll tell you how it worked out. So that was twice in a week, and it doesn't happen very often. So we got the R and the T tan, so they're not in those respective positions. Let's use my ETAOIN SHRDLUC system, ETAOIN SHRDLUC. I'll write in descriptions to memorize. You can get these in 3 or 4 regularly, about 7 out of 10 times, just like I do. It can be done. It works. So let's go over this again. ETAOIN SHRDLUC, ETAOIN SHRDLUC, SHRD. See what we're doing? These are the next 5 most common letters. So now let's make a word with the T and the R and 3 of these letters. So we're looking for a great second word to complement your great first word, and that should get you 3 or 4. So let's start with I because it's the most common. I-T-R-I-N-T. Intro, I-N-T-R-O, no O. Inter, no E. Don't say anything there. N, N-I-T-E-R, nighter, like an all-nighter, no E. See, that E's out. That's big. Look, that's A, E, and O are all gone. So we're already down to either an I, a U, or sometimes Y. That's pretty huge at this point in the game. So N, I, night. Okay, S, S-T-R-I, strip, S-T-R-I-P, S-T-R-I-P. Don't want to use that P though. It did work out for us yesterday. Okay, S-H, oh, shirt, S-H-I-R-T, S-H-I-R-T. That uses 3 of the 4 most common letters. That's about as good as we can get. S-H-I-R-T, there you go. Wow. I missed it for a while there, didn't I? Some of you were screaming at the computer screen, John. Yeah, I'm 62 years old and I've been to a lot of Russian Van Halen concerts. The brain's a little slow some days. Okay, now we got the I in position 3. The R and the T still haven't found where they go. So now we know the T goes either here or here, and the R goes here or here. So let's say T-R-I. Well, first, after the second guess, always a good time to review your vowels. No A, E, or O. We already know that. We got the I. U and sometimes Y are still on the board. Or another I. Say like the word digit. You know, that would be different positions. But, okay, you get the idea. E-T-A-O-I-N. Let's use my system again. S-H-R-D. World famous. ETAOIN SHRDLUC system. It's all the rage. Like Taylor Swift. Okay, my album is number 1. ETAOIN SHRDLUC. Great album. Okay, what am I talking about here? Okay, now let's make a word with these 3 letters and 2 of these letters, okay? So, T-R-I, third. Oh, no, can't use the H. I was thinking third would work there. That's all we had for a second. T-R-I, trill, T-R-I-L-L, like to trill. Like when you speak Spanish, you trill the letters. Trill. Triad, T-R-I-A-D, means 3, no A. I don't want to guess a double L, though. Trick, T-R-I-C-K, don't want to guess the K. So we got trill with the double L or trick with the K. Let's see if we find anything else with start with N. N-U-I. Okay, now let's look at this logically. It's probably not going to be T-R. If we reverse these letters, I-T-R. I don't think anything ends with I-T-R. Okay, it's not going to be R-T. Well, it can't be. So I'm thinking it's T-R or something. Because the R can't be here. So now we know the R is here. So the R could be here. And then T, it could be print. Could be print still. P-R-I-N-T. So we got print, trill, and trick. But print doesn't, you know, we used that P yesterday. Print. So print, trill, or trick. I'm going to go with print because that doesn't repeat any letters. There's no rare K. If it's going to be trill or trick, I'm going to be mad. Yeah. Oh boy. So, I wasn't paying attention. That was an error because the T couldn't be there anyway. So that was a blunder. So now we're going to go with trill. That was a blunder, John. That was stupid. That was just a wasted guess. And it was trill. Oh, no, it's not. So it's probably trick. And that's an F, because if I go over 4, I consider that an F. Darn you, John. Okay, so that was a blunder, and it cost me a guess. But, you know, I do these in one take with no editing, so, you know, I try to keep them to 5 minutes. But that was a total wasted guess print. So anyway, I had it right the first time, so talked myself out of it. Yesterday's Wordle, what are you going to do? File giveaway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 was, oh gosh, what was it? Oh, it was chirp, like a bird chirp, C-H-I-R-P. And the first guess was prime. Normally I wouldn't guess the P and the M there, but it was Star Trek Day. And so prime for prime directive, that was the only 5-letter word I could think of. So it went from prime to chirp. So because we had that IRP at the end, so that was pretty obvious. Well, that's it. Today's lesson is don't do stupid things like I did in guess number 3. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.